Video. Okay. So, namaste. So, shall we start?
The students are not joined. Okay, you can start. They will join.
Okay, good morning. The day 23rd January 1897 is marked in gold coin in world history. 126 years ago on this day, a child was born who became a freedom fighter and contributed to India's freedom movement, which is remembered even today. He was a man of action who openly called upon the youth of the country to come together and fight for independence. He inspired millions of people with his ideas and teachings also. Yes, he is none other than Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. A very warm good morning and heartily welcome to you all. As you all know, we are here to celebrate Netaji Jayanti Parakram Divas. Greetings to each one present here. I am extremely overwhelmed to get this opportunity to address you all on this auspicious occasion of 126th birth anniversary of a great freedom fighter. We all have assembled here today to motivate and cherish the young minds present among us. Apart from it, this is a great occasion to welcome our chief guest of today. On behalf of the school, I welcome our chief guest, Mr. Tushar Kumar Swai sir, our chief guest who doesn't require an introduction as he is well recognized figure in our Vidyalaya as well as in Cuttack city. He is working towards connecting young minds to strive towards success and achievement. I welcome you, sir. We are grateful to you for accepting our invitation and becoming a chief guest of today's event. And also, I would like to offer my regards to all the parents, students, and staff members who are present over here to celebrate the birth anniversary of the great freedom fighter Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So let's start this auspicious occasion with lighting of the lamp and offering flowers the portrait of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Now I would like to request Sangram sir to present the screen. Sangram sir, kindly present the screen.
शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशाय दीपज्योति नमोस्तुते दिव्यादिव्यारे दीपत्कार काने कुंडल मोतीहार दिव्याला पाहून नमस्कार तिळाचे तेल कापसाची वार दिवा देवे देवा पाशी उजेड पडे विष्णू पाशी माझा नमस्कार सर्व देव देवतांपाशी ये ग लक्ष्मी बैस ग बाजे, माझं घर तुला साजे. घरातली इडापिडा बाहेर जाऊ दे, बाहेरची लक्ष्मी घरात येऊ दे. घरच्या सर्वांना उदंड आयुष्य, सुख समाधान शांती लाभू दे. शुभं करोति कल्याणम्, आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा, शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशाय, दीपज्योति नमोऽस्तु ते. दिव्या दिव्या रे दीपत्कार, काने कुंडल मोतीहार, दिव्याला पाहून नमस्कार.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Sangram. Now, I would like to invite Purnima Kar of class 10 to start this program by her gracious dance, Odissi dance as Mangala Charan. Dance video of Purnima Kar. Yes, sir.
तृप्ति माइक ऑन करो. तृप्ति.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, Purnima Kar, for this beautiful dance performance. Now, I'd like to request Priyabrat Mahapatra of class 7 to deliver his speech on Subhash Bose.
Ma'am, is my voice audible?
Yes, you are audible, Priyabrata. Kindly switch on your video, please.
Okay, ma'am. Yes. A warm good morning to you all. Honorable Principal Sir, Chief Guest, respected teachers, and my dear friends. Today, I, Priyabrat Mahapatra of Class 7, is going to deliver a speech on this auspicious lawyer and his mother, Prabhavati Devi, was a pious and religious lady. Subhash Chandra Bose was the ninth child among 14 siblings. He was a brilliant student right from the childhood. He topped the matriculation from the Calcutta and graduated with the first class in philosophy from a Scottish Church College in Calcutta. He was strongly influenced by Swami Vivekananda's teaching and was known for his patriotic zeal as a student. To fulfill his parents' wish, he went to England in 1919 to complete the civil service exam in 1920 and came out fourth in order of merit. However, Subhash Chandra Bose was very deeply disturbed by the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. After that, he left his civil service midway and returned to India in 1921. Though Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru have gained much of the credit for success culmination of Indian freedom struggle, but the contribution of Subhash Chandra Bose is no less. He has been denied his rightful place in the annals of Indian history. He also founded the Indian National Army, also known as Azad Hind Fauj, to overthrow Britishers from India. After returning to India, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose came under the influence of Mahatma Gandhi and joined the Indian National Congress. On Gandhiji's instruction, he started working under the guidance of Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das, whom he later acknowledged as his political guru. Soon he showed his leadership and gained his way up in the Congress. In 1928, the Motilal Nehru Committee appointed by the Congress declared in favor of dominion status. But Subhash Chandra Bose, along with Jawaharlal Nehru, they both opposed it. They both asserted that they would only be satisfied with complete freedom. They do not need dominion status. We need complete freedom. That's why Subhash Chandra Bose announced the formation of Independence League. Subhash Chandra Bose was jailed during civil disobedience movement in 1930. He was released in 1931 after the Gandhi-Irwin Pact. He protested against the Gandhi-Irwin Pact and opposed the suspense of civil disobedience movement, especially when Bhagat Singh and his associates were hanged. Subhash Chandra Bose started a mass movement against utilizing Indian resource and made for great war. He was a tremendous response for this call and he was put under house arrest in Calcutta. In January 1941, Subhash Chandra Bose disappeared from his home and reached Germany via Afghanistan. He said at that time, on reaching Germany, he said that an enemy's enemy is a friend. An enemy's enemy is a friend. So that's why he sought cooperation of Germany and Japan against Britishers. In January 1942, he began the regular broadcast from the Radio Berlin. In July 1943, he arrived in Singapore from Germany. He took over the reins of Indian independence movement in East Asia from Ras Bihari Bose and organized the Azad Hind Fauj, also known as Indian National Army, comprising mainly of Indian prisoners of war. At that time he says that you give me blood. You give me blood and I will give you freedom. The golden statement. So he was held as Netaji by the army as well as the Indian civilian population in East Asia. Azad Hind Fauj proceeded towards India to liberate it from the British rule. Azad Hind Fauj crossed the Burma border and stood on Indian soil on March 18, 1944. However, the defeat of Japan and Germany in the Second World War forced INA to retreat and it could not achieve its objective. Subhash Chandra Bose was reportedly killed in an air crash over Taipei, Taiwan on August 18, 1945. Though it is widely believed that he was still alive after the air crash, of much information could not be found. Subhash Chandra Bose. Indeed, he was a great son of our motherland and the icon of patriotism. So, the only importance of 23 January is a great hero was born with a dream to free India. So, in this important day, in this auspicious occasion, so let us salute to him as a token of respect on his birth anniversary. By this, I conclude my speech here. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Priya Brat, for giving the brief information on Netaji. Now, celebrating a birthday, we all love to listen a song. Then why not today? So our Shraddha of class 6 is going to sing a song as a tribute to our favorite Netaji. Shraddha of class 6. I'm requesting Gram sir.
Good morning everybody, my name is Radha Manti from class 6. Today I am going to sing Hindesh Ke Nivasi on the behalf of Netaji Jayanti. Let's start it. Hindesh ke nivasi sabhi jan ek hai, rang roop vesh vasa chahe anek hai. Hindesh ke चंपा चमेली बेला गुलाब जोही चंपा चमेली प्यारे प्यारे फूल बनते माला में कहे इंद्र देश के निवासी सभी जन एक हैं रंग रूप वेश भाषा चाहे अनेक हैं कोयल की कोक नारी पपिए की ढेर प्यारी कोयल की कोक नारी पपिए की ढेर प्यारी कर ही जरा न बंधन राग मगर एक है हिंद देश के निवासी सभी जन एक हैं रंग रूप वेश भाषा चाहे अनेक हैं गंगा यमुना ब्रह्मपुत्र कृष्णा कावेरी गंगा यमुना ब्रह्मपुत्र कृष्णा कावेरी जाके मिल गए सागर में हुए सब एक हैं देश के निवासी सभी जन एक हैं रंग रूप वेश भाषा चाहे अनेक हैं रंग रूप वेश भाषा चाहे अनेक हैं रंग रूप वेश भाषा चाहे अनेक हैं थैंक यू
Wow, very nice, Shraddha. Beautiful performance. Very mesmerizing voice you have. Like Shraddha, another tribute from class 6, Swayambhu Sarangi. He wants to play his tabla to give his in the respect of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose as as his birth anniversary today. So tabla performance by Swayambhu Sarangi of class 6.
Hello everyone, I am Swayambhu Sarangi of class 6 Kendriya Vidyalaya number 2 Cuttack. Now I am going to play tabla on the song of Kadam Kadam Badhai Ja.
कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा खुशी के
Thank you so much, Swayambhu. Your this tabla performance really very heart touching. Thankfully, we live in the independent country, unlike our great freedom fighters. We had to, who had to win it after a lot of struggle and sacrifice. So it's a really very great performance played by you in the respect of Netaji. Thank you so much. Now I would like to invite the Cubs and Bulbul of our Vidyalaya to show their art and drawings through a video. Cubs and Bulbul of KV No.2 Cuttack. Thank you so much, primary section, Cubs and Bulbuls, showing love for the country. Freedom fighters are the best example that showcase patriotism. During the struggle for independence, all that our want, freedom fighters wanted was independence from British rule, and together they achieved it. And our Netaji won among them. So now I would like to invite Priyanka Mishra of class 8 to offer her love and respect to Netaji through a beautiful song. So let's enjoy it. Priyanka Mishra of class 8.
Good morning, myself Priyanka Mishra of class 8 of Kendriya Vidyalaya No.2 Cuttack. On the occasion of Netaji Jayanti, I am going to sing a patriotic song named A Watan. लब पे आती है दुआ बन के तमन्ना मेरी जिंदगी सम्मति सूरत हो खुदाया मेरी लब पे आती है दुआ बन तमन्ना मेरी ए वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू ए वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू ए वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू ए वतन मेरे वतन ए वतन 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 मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूं जहाँ में याद रहे तू। ए वतन मेरे वतन, ए वतन मेरे वतन, लब पे आती है दुआ बन के तमन्ना मेरी, जिंदगी शम्म की सूरत हो खुदाया मेरी, जिंदगी शम्म की सूरत हो खुदाया मेरी। ए वतन मेरे वतन, ए वतन मेरे वतन। थैंक यू।
Very nice. Priyanka Mishra. It is our duty to pay for our liberty with our own blood. The freedom that we shall win through our sacrifice and exertions, we shall be able to preserve with our own strength. This is a thought. Now, I would like to invite our assistant teacher, Mrs. Sapna Kumari Madam, to say few words on Netaji and his birth anniversary. Sapna ma'am, I am requesting Sapna ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Tripti ma'am, to invite me. And सबसे पहले मैं आप सभी को आज की सुबह का नमस्कार सभी को एंड मेरे प्यारे छात्रों को भी। आज 23 जनवरी है। हर वर्ष की भांति हम इस वर्ष भी इसे सुभाष चंद्र बोस की जयंती के रूप में सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं। भले ही कंडीशन कोई भी हो, पर हम इसे सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं। तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा, एक ऐसा नारा जो हमारे दिमाग में अभी तक बसा हुआ है। तुम मुझे खून दो और मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा। समय आजादी के पहले का और नारा सुभाष चंद्र बोस का। इस महान व्यक्तित्व की पराक्रम को वर्णन करना बहुत ही असंभव कार्य है, पर फिर भी बहुत छोटे शब्दों में मैं उनके जीवन को आपके समक्ष रखना चाहूंगी। 23 जनवरी 1897 को जब उनका जन्म हुआ, तब उनके पिता पेशे से वकील और मां प्रभावती घरेलू धार्मिक महिला थी। बचपन से ही उनके ऊपर प्रभावशाली विचारों का बहुत ही प्रभाव रहा। उनके अंदर खून खौल उठता था जब वो अंग्रेजों को हमारे यहाँ शासन करते देखते थे। उनका मानना था कि हम आजाद क्यों नहीं हैं, और इसी क्रम में उन्होंने अपनी शिक्षा पूरी की और शिक्षा पूरी करने के बाद सिविल सर्विस सेवा में उनका चयन हुआ, पर वहां पे भी वो टिक नहीं सके क्योंकि उनका खून अपनी देश के लिए खौल रहा था जहां पे ब्रिटिशर्स का कब्जा था। उन्होंने सिविल सेवा की नौकरी को त्याग कर वापस यहाँ पे आए और आजाद हिंद फौज की गठन की। हिंसा एकमात्र रास्ता है, उनका यह मानना था। उनके विचारों की हम बात करें तो उन्होंने कहा अहिंसा एकमात्र रास्ता नहीं है जिससे हम ब्रिटिश को हरा सकते हैं। तो अगर सभी भारतवासी मिलकर ब्रिटिशर्स के सामने खड़े रहेंगे तो ब्रिटिशर्स यहां से चले जाएंगे। बार बार उन्हें ब्रिटिश सरकार के द्वारा अरेस्ट किया गया और रिहा भी किया गया क्योंकि उनका पराक्रम पूरे देश में फैल रहा था। जितने भी हमारे युवा भाई बहन थे उनके विचारों के साथ सहमत हो रहे थे। ऐसे में वे गांधी जी के विचारों के विपरीत थे, परंतु उस समय में जब ब्रिटिशर्स हमारे ऊपर अलग अलग तरह से भेदभाव, हिंसा करते थे, तो एक जवान का खून खौलना भी उचित दिखता है। आजाद हिंद फौज एक ऐसा फौज था जिसने ब्रिटिशर्स को कुछ हद तक रोक दिया था और ये मानने पे मजबूर कर दिया था कि उन्हें भारत छोड़ के जाना पड़ेगा। पर हम लोग कह सकते हैं कि पराक्रम और शौर्य, इसे ईश्वर भी तुरंत ही अपने पास बुला लेते हैं। तो 18 अगस्त 1945 को एक हेलीकॉप्टर क्रॉस में इनका निधन हो गया और हम हमारे नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस को खो चुके थे। उसके बाद भी उनका यह नारा हमारे बीच अभी भी है और इस वर्ष इस नारे को एक नया स्वरूप देते हुए, इस दिवस को एक नया नाम देते हुए पराक्रम दिवस के रूप में केंद्र सरकार ने इसकी घोषणा की है, जिसे सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए हम सभी एकत्रित हुए हैं। इससे ज्यादा न मैं आपका समय लेना चाहूंगी, और अगर हम इनके जीवन की बात करें तो इनके जीवन का विवरण हमें एक नया पराक्रम, एक नई जवानी, एक नया जोश हमारे अंदर लाता है कि हम हमारे देश के लिए मर मिटे। जैसा कि प्रियंका ने गाना गाया, ऐ वतन वतन तुझे तू आबाद रहे तू, तो ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहां जहां रहूं वहां मेरे साथ रहे तू। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you so much, Sapna ma'am. It's a very informative, the speech you have given now. Now we are pleased to have Mr. Tushar Kumar Swai sir with us as our chief guest. Now I would like to invite him to enlighten us with more information and more about our Netaji and his birth anniversary. I am requesting Swai sir kindly. Okay.
Thank you, madam. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So, esteemed parents, learned colleagues, and my dear students, it's my privilege to share my feelings on this auspicious occasion of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose birthday, as well as we would not forget about another freedom fighter, who is Bir Surendra Sai. And we all of us know about them. Many things have been shared by our children through a speech and various programs also. We are extremely happy that we could recall, we are remembering, we have been inspired, and we are implementing. If we are doing so, then this will be the best tribute to both the strong fighters, the eminent leaders of this soil. So far about the lifestyle is concerned, it has been shared by our children as well as our teachers, that how dedicated the life was. Never he was trying for his own, he was always trying for the nation, and always believing in patriotism. Actually, that was the spirit, that was the word, that was the blood which was there with them, with Gandhiji, with Netaji, and with all freedom fighters during those days about the patriotism. That was the common agenda for all of them. But their ways were different. Netaji was always believing in Swaraj. So that's why he was started the newspaper Swaraj also in 1923. All of you might be knowing about that. And today also, many countries, they are adopting this Swaraj. His psychology, his thinking, and philosophical abbreviations and the view towards the nation has been adopted by other countries, Swaraj. And we are also adopting the same. We are trying to adopt the same, the Swaraj, so that at least we could know the problems, the deficiencies within our people. We can motivate them, we can encourage them, and we can mix them in the mainstream of the nation, so that everybody will try to contribute at least something of his or her best to the nation. This spirit was there with Netaji. When God has given the birth to us on this soil, so at least we have to do something for the nation. We are doing something for us, ourselves. In addition to that, we can contribute a little bit to the nation. If all will think like that, then definitely our nation will prosper. It was his thought. He was not completely against non-violence, because if he would have been complete against non-violence, then he would not have been elected as twice the president of Indian National Congress, although other eminent leaders were there during Gandhiji. But due to some conflict, that he was not always in a mind to delay the independence, because he was thinking that the more and more delay in independence will put the Indian people in more and more trouble, will become the slaves. And independence is our birthright. It should not be begged to others. So when it is our birthright, so we should hack it. We should get it by any means. Why only way will be non-violence? This was the major conflict with Gandhiji, and what he was suggested, that the unconditional independence from Britishers. There should not be any condition for the independence, and complete independence to the states. This was his ideology for the independence. And all of us know that what happened to him at the end. But still, although we know that his death was a mystery, but his thoughts, his innovations, his creations, his attitude, his work, and his culture, and what not, is now history. And we are always trying to implementing, even in many ways, our country, our government, they are also trying to implement the thoughts of Netaji. To some extent, we become successful, because in centuries, some people like this come to the soil by the grace of the God. Everybody cannot be like Netaji, but at least his thoughts can be implemented in our lifestyle. Today also, you will see, though we are in the complete independence so far as the political part is concerned, so far as from Britishers is concerned, but still I believe that in many fields we are not at all independent. So those parts to be taken care of. And that is required also. In many ways, we are not feeling ourselves independent. What was the thought by those eminent leaders? If you are free to talk, if you are free to move, if we can share many things which is required and betterment for the betterment of the nation, then we can say that we got the real independence. But if you see today that in many parts of our country, they don't know about this part, what is independence. They don't know about this. They cannot realize these things. It is today also. So it is our duty. It is the duty of the youngsters, because Netaji, during his schooling career, during the childhood also, like you children, he was one like you today. And he started his career, changed his lifestyle, and because of the surroundings and motivated by the patriotism. So that was the great thought and great work by this freedom fighter. I, from my core of heart, salute this great leader on this auspicious occasion, as well as to Bir Surendra Sai, that at least their blessing with us will definitely prosper and will proceed our nation to ahead, and India under the leadership of the present leaders and the support of all of us definitely will prosper and move ahead. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the children who have expressed their views nicely on this occasion, and the cultural program also, and the organization by Trupti Madam so far as this program is concerned. So once again, I extend my thanks to all of you for your patience listening. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much to bless all of us with your valuable words on this occasion. Mostly, it is a tremendous idea in current situation that definitely everybody cannot be Netaji, but can try to be a good human being by contribute something ourselves to our nation. It is really necessary and mandatory in this current situation, in this pandemic time. We have to serve other people as well as to our family as well as to others. Thank you so much, sir. Last but not the least, wrapping up today's event, I would like to invite our TGT science teachers, Ms. Shraddhanjali Ojha ma'am, to propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Trupti ma'am. Esteemed Tushar Kumar Swai sir, principal in charge and the chief guest of today, learned teachers, respected parents, and my dear students. Today is an auspicious day as it is the birth anniversary of our beloved Netaji. And on this pious day, it's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this celebration a grand success in between this COVID crisis. First of all, I would like to extend my hearty thanks to Mr. Tushar Kumar Swai sir, the chief guest of today, to grace this occasion with his presence and enlighten us and the students about our beloved Netaji with his valuable speech. Sir, surely our students have learned about our Netaji and will follow the path of him and become a responsible citizen. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank all the esteemed teachers of our school who have given their valuable time and be a part of this celebration. Thanks to Sapna ma'am who shared her valuable thoughts about the celebration of this auspicious day and about the contribution of our Netaji towards our country. Thank you, ma'am. Then, I would like to extend my thanks to our tiny tots, Priyabrat, Purnima, Shraddha, Priyanka, Swayambhu, and the cubs and bulbuls of our school for their beautiful and mesmerizing presentation, which surely created a patriotic feeling among all of us. Then, I would like to thank our respected parents and the little ones of our school who took part in this celebration, patiently listened to our teachers, and made it a great success. Then, I would like to give a special thanks to Sangram sir, who is the coordinator of this virtual celebration, who simultaneously organized the virtual meeting and handled the live telecast of this celebration on YouTube. Without him, this virtual celebration could not have been possible. Thank you, sir, for this smooth conductance of this celebration. Then, last but not the least, Dr. Trupti Mahanta, our CCA in charge, the organizer of this celebration. Without her effort, guidance, coordination, this celebration may not have been possible. And at last, thanks everyone for your presence, coordination, presentation, and patience listening. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Shraddhanjali ma'am. Now we are going to conclude this meeting. So I am requesting all the members by singing a song "Kadam Kadam Badhaye Ja." Uh, two lines.
कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, तू कौम पे लुटाए जा। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, तू कौम पे लुटाए जा। सभी साथ देंगे मेरा। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा,
ये जिंदगी है
जिंदगी कौम की, तू कौम पे लुटाए जा। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा। थैंक यू तृप्ति मैडम।
Thank you so much, Pari ma'am. Now I am asking all the students and teachers to leave the meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ma'am, namaste.
Thank you, ma'am.